NKA VIDS. We're out here at Garvanza Skate Park. I live like 2 blocks away from here. And yeah, we're out here. It's a beautiful day. We're gonna talk to you guys about my board setup. If you had asked me about my board setup exactly 1 week ago, it would have been completely different. So I recently set up this vert board. I'm trying to learn how to skate vert. I've been out filming all the homies who skate vert, like Clay Kreiner and Jimmy Wilkins, and just like watching these dudes fly has inspired me. I'm like, I need to learn how to do that. So I set up this vert board, but right now during coronavirus, as people don't know if you're not a sponsored skateboarder, there's a drought going on. Like, this is something maybe it's not talked about, but like we can't get wheels, we can't get boards, we can't get trucks. Like I hit up Indy and told them, I was like, hey, I'm trying to set up a vert board. And they're like, sorry, we don't have any trucks. Like I tried to get wheels, they didn't have any. I went over to Brooklyn Projects, the skate shop I ride for in Melrose. They had no wheels on the counter.
Wow.
I got these from DeVille. These are Bucky Elastics, straight out of DeVille's car.
Thanks, DeVille.
Thank you so much, DeVille. Like, I needed some vert wheels, and so I don't have trucks that are the right size yet, but I hit up Blind, and I was like, hey, can I get a vert board? And they don't have any, but they're like, pick out a Madness board, because it's also in Dwindle. And Clay, like I said, who's been inspiring me, he skates for Madness, so I was really excited to get this.
Yeah, and Jordan actually skates for Blind, so, but they're
Yeah.
through the same distribution.
So I am pro for Blind, and something also maybe you don't know if you're not a sponsored skateboarder, a lot of companies come out of distributions. It's just like most businesses, like, you know, you'll see a lot of businesses, a lot of stuff, if you go up to the top and up, a lot of things are just owned by like a few stable places. So, you know, Dwindle, for instance, the company that Blind is under, the distribution, also has Enjoy and Almost and Madness. So like there's all kinds of skateboards that are under the same roof. So it's cool. It's not like, you know, a betrayal of me to go skate a Madness board and not skate a Blind board, because it is under the same house. It's all love. Just like Girl and Chocolate. That's why like you see a Girl and Chocolate video and you got them both in the same thing. And some kids, I'm sure, like, why are these two companies together? It's because they're owned by the same distribution.
Yep. So what size board is that?
So this is an 8.68, I believe. I don't usually skateboards this big, so I'm not sure exact on the measurement, but I'm pretty sure it's 8.68.
That's a really strange size.
Or am I wrong? Could it maybe be 8.63? Does that sound more correct?
No, they both sound crazy to me. What size wheels are those?
So the wheels here, these are some Bones wheels. I actually don't skate for Bones either. I skate for, I don't know if we're even talking about it yet, but it's Satori's coming back.
No way.
I don't know if people know yet. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you. But yeah, Satori's coming back. They reached out. I'm really stoked.
That's
It's gonna be
awesome.
sick. If you
I always
guys
loved that
don't know-
company.
Yeah, dude. If people don't know about Satori, they need to get out there, check it out. Legendary. So yeah, Satori movement is coming back. But these are Bones wheels. They're 58s. They're wider, they're softer. If you're skating street, like a lot of people like hard wheels, but when you're on a ramp, hard wheels are way more slippery. So if you get soft wheels, like, you know, if you're a street skater or you've only ever skated street or park and you want to skate transition, you can do it on your board. I've watched very talented people not change anything about their board, like my good friend Cookie. He can just drop in on whatever and skate it with the same board. Like, you know, there's people that can do that, and I admire that, but I can't get to the level that I want to with that equipment. Like, I've realized watching the homies that having the vert setup, you know, it just, like, obviously there's a reason they do it. There's a reason that their boards are bigger. And when you skate it, when you put your feet on a wider board with a wider wheelbase and bigger wheels, you just have so much more stability. It's crazy.
Dude, look at those wheel freaking burn marks. That is insane.
Dude, so yeah, these
I'm gonna
boards,
say those are the gnarliest ones I've ever seen.
Okay, so these wheel wells, they come like the board comes.
Oh, they're like that.
Yeah, the board
Oh.
comes like this.
Okay.
I know. It looks crazy.
It
But,
does.
this stops you from getting that wheel bite.
Dude, that's awesome. I've been thinking forever that companies should start doing that. Oh my God.
Yeah, so
that's
I was
dope.
really excited when I saw that as well, because I hate getting wheel bite and just
Me too.
falling to the ground. So
Yeah.
they dig out each wheel.
You've been able to notice a pretty big difference?
I haven't noticed a huge difference because I haven't been jumping down big stuff on this,
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
usually when I'll feel the impact.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that when I can learn how to do big enough airs,
Yeah.
it'll be the same and I'll feel it. So I do appreciate it being there because I know exactly what that's about.
That's badass.
But yeah, dude, like, I've been filming all these guys. If you guys haven't heard about it, I am a part owner with Sierra Fellers of, it's a skateboard video magazine. It's called I Dabble. Back in the day, there was a lot of skateboard video magazines. Strange Notes, On Video. The biggest that you've probably all heard of was 411 Video Magazine. It is, you know, a staple. It's like a museum of skateboarding history. Like, everybody was involved, and we just realized that hole was missing. There is no video magazine, and you don't really get to learn like deeper stuff about your favorite skaters. So we brought it back. We brought the formula back. We got Mark Appleyard. He's our host. He's like, you know, the Lance Mountain, so to speak. And we put out 4 videos a year, but we're just filming everything, all kinds of skating, everyone, like, you know, trying to give shine to everybody, covering the filmers, photographers, team managers, like, you know, behind the scenes stuff that people don't usually get to see. Because me and Sierra have been in the industry for so long, we're lucky to be able to, like, go to homies' houses, like, boo, and just point the camera at them, and it's not weird at all. So we've been getting really lucky, like, just getting really cool stuff. But we've been filming Clay Kreiner and his homies for a segment called Skate House. Just about all these dudes who skate vert and mega ramps that live together. And there's this dude Matt and CJ and Sam and Clay, and like just their whole crew, they all fly. And I spent like a couple months filming them, and I was losing my mind. I was like, dude, I have to do this. I have to figure this out. It's so cool to watch them just like, Clay will drop in on like, you know, giant ramps and just fly, and it looks so fun. I gotta do this.
Could you see yourself trying the mega ramp eventually?
So, the secret is I'm so scared of heights. I'm like legit really, really scared of heights.
I'm pretty afraid too.
I won't even go on a Ferris wheel.
Really?
No Ferris wheels.
Okay, I'm not that afraid.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't like heights at all. Like, the first time I stood on top of, like, I've never been to the top of Mega Ramp rolling. I've tried to go to the top, but like, it's windy and the stairs, like you can see through them. I'm like, this isn't for me. I'm gonna go to the bottom and watch. So I don't think I will skate the Mega Ramp simply because I can't get to the top of it. I have gotten a lot better with just like being on top of vert ramps. Skated vert like 4 times.
Even vert ramps kind of freak you out a little?
Like, just going to the top of like Tony's ramp, it's scary. Like, I've gotten a lot more used to it. Now I'm excited, like running up there. And I think over time, skating vert's gonna help me beat my fear of heights.
I think it will.
But it also makes a million times different with this stuff. Again, being a street skater, it's like, you're not cool, wear pads, like it's shunned.
Unless you're Andy Anderson.
Yeah, Andy Anderson's been changing the game.
Yeah.
You guys know Andy, obviously. But like, so for some reason, this is the weirdest thing. If you're a vert skater or a mega ramp skater or like, you know, bowls, you wear pads, you wear a helmet. It's not even a question. Like, you're crazy if you don't. There are people that do it, but it's like they're extra gnarly, and it's like, you know, that's nuts. But so when you put these things on, I would go to the ramp and I'd film the homies, and I would just threaten, because I love skating tranny, like smaller quarter pipes and stuff. And I'd be like, yeah, one day I'm gonna put pads on and I'm gonna skate vert. Like, I wanna do it. And last time I was at Tony's ramp, Jimmy was like, right over there. And he pointed, and like at Tony's ramp, there is a big thing of pads from 187. 187 pads is right down the street. And he's like, yeah, those are for people to take, like, you know, if they need pads. I'm like, all right, well, I guess there's no more excuses. Put them on, and like, dude, that whole first session, I didn't even touch the coping or anything. Just like dropping in and like just pumping around, and like I put these on and I just felt so comfortable. I was really scared at the top of the ramp, but as soon as I had helmet and knee pads on, I was like, dude, it's crazy. You feel like, you know, whether you're in a car going 100 miles an hour without a seatbelt or airbags, like all of a sudden you just know that these things are there. Like, okay, I got this. And it took me a while to learn how to knee slide, because that's a whole nother trick. It's like how to like really put your weight in the knee and like really lean back.
It really is.
Like, It's just like if you want to go to do a crooked grind, if you don't put all your weight there, something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So when you knee slide, if you're gonna learn how to do that, really put your weight in it and just do it.
And just stay there.
Don't half-ass it, because that'll lead to some bad stuff. I ripped my pants. I was like sliding on my elbows and stuff.
When we were going through stuff with Andy, he was having some trouble with that too.
Dude, it's gnarly.
It is, dude. It's a skill in itself.
Also, I'm really bad at truck sizes. Indy does like the 150s or whatever they are.
So you don't know what those ones are?
I have an 8.5. Normally my street board, I skate at 8.5 deck, and these trucks are perfect. Like they're exactly with it. I've heard people say like they're 5.5. I'm the worst dude when it comes to skateboarding. I don't know about the equipment.
I don't know that much about my trucks either.
I
dude.
get a flat spot, I will change just this wheel. I don't care. Like I'll have, by the end of done skating a board, I'll have like 3 different wheels, like 2 different trucks. Like it doesn't matter to me. Some people are so specific and they're crazy about it. And maybe I'd be a better skateboarder if I would just have good stuff on it. But you know, I'm a lazy.
I don't think that's lazy. I think you're just down to roll with the punches, man. You know?
The difference with my vert board too and my street board is I have 4 bolts holding my trucks in. When I skate street, due to simply laziness, and it takes half as much time when I set up a board, I skate 2 bolts.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I could not do that.
I skate 2 bolts, and you can, like, oh yeah, my trucks are on, because I have 4 bolts, but like, if you get close on there, you can see the hole is wider than the bolt even.
Oh my God.
It's
See,
because there's only 2 on it, and it goes back and forth like this.
Dude, how do you do it?
Dude, and I want to replace these things. I think I did it one time, and it felt like, I remember putting new ones in at skate park, and I was like telling everyone, I'm like, replace your things. It's a game changer. Like, dude, you gotta switch your stuff out. Like, I don't know what these things are, but it's what makes skating easier. And I never have done it again. I did that one time, and it's like, now I'm thinking about it, I'd probably do that
That's
again.
another thing you should hit up DeVille for. Skate One has great pivot cups.
Yeah, pivot cups.
Yeah.
Get out there, get you some pivot cups. But dude, like, so for me, my setup is real simple. I got Grizzly grip tape. Been rocking Grizzly grip forever. Yeah, dude, that's pretty much the setup right there.
What's up with Bones Love Milk? Because I know this is kind of like a new company, and I don't know anything about it. I literally thought that had to do with like milk, the major milk company. So I don't know anything. Oh, it does? Really? Okay.
Bones Love Milk is the only sticker on my board because they're the only people that are taking care of me right now. Straight up. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, sugarcoat it. They're the only people that are helping me pay my bills right now. I rep them very hard.
That's awesome.
I love milk, man. I
Good.
really love milk, and I always have. And people
legit.
make fun of me and they laugh at me because I'll be like, you know, on the sesh and go get like chocolate milk or something.
Dude, I'm jealous because I used to eat cereal every day, like multiple times a day. And then all of a sudden when I was 19 or 20, I became lactose intolerant. And I just couldn't eat it anymore. Dude, I swear. I told my stepmom what was happening. She's like, you're lactose intolerant, no more cereal. I was like, no!
Like, I've been eating dairy forever.
Yeah. So I love milk, but I just can't have a lot of it. I can eat like pizza and ice cream and stuff.
Can you drink like the Silk or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like...
Yeah. I've experimented around with it. I'll drink like some really high quality milk, and my stomach was okay, but I'm just a little scared now.
Yeah.
But if you could do it, dude, more power to you, because I would do it too.
Dude, for like a long ass time, I was drinking like a gallon like every other day. Now with the internet, everyone gets at you for every side of everything. People are like, oh, there's all this evidence against milk and stuff. And I'm like, listen, I am not a scientist, and I have felt my bones bend. I've literally like been like, oh, I should have broke my arm right there. Either way, like, you know, Bones Love Milk, it's a new company that came into skateboarding, and it is what it seems like. It is a milk company. I became part of it right before quarantine, right before Corona. Like, I was gonna go down there and meet all the people and like learn a lot more about it, but then we got quarantined. So sorry for my lack of education about Bones Love Milk, but I do know that they're helping me, you know, continue skateboarding and not have to go work a 9 to 5. And also, it's something that I actually love, and like I like drinking milk, and you know, as opposed to promoting an energy drink or the other stuff that is in skateboarding, I think it's like, you know, it's way better than those chemicals.
Yes, way better.
You know, obviously, if it's a million degrees out, you don't want to go drinking milk while you're skating. But after you skate, like, I found this out too. Like, I had never worked out before, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get buff for my honeymoon. I'm gonna look good for my wife. And I got married a couple years ago. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna work out real hard. And I looked into all this stuff, and I was tripping out that they were like, after you work out, chug a bunch of chocolate milk.
Really?
It's like, what? Apparently, whatever's in chocolate milk, when you work out, after you work out, if you drink chocolate milk, whatever's in it, specifically chocolate milk,
interesting,
it helps all that stuff like really grow the muscles or whatever.
Wow.
And so it's the same like when I'm skating, like it's like a huge workout skating super hard. So I go drink some chocolate milk after, and for whatever reason, it makes you feel really good.
Interesting.
And I'm not sure why. Like, you can go Google that after this, but like, I swear, like, there's something about it.
I'm gonna try that.
You know, it's sick. But yeah, so Bones Love Milk. I love Bones Love Milk. I love milk. And dude, like, Christian has soy skates for him.
That's badass.
And I'm trying to learn how to skate vert. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out there and Christian soy skates and vert.
For real.
But dude, yeah. So that's my setup. I got 3 different kinds of bolts going on here. I think this is a shake junt. This is a shake junt bolt that someone had in their car. My homie owns a company called We Out Here Dough. He made some like limited edition bolts. I had 2 of those in my car, and these are some Diamond Supply Co. bolts. So I skate for diamonds, but you know, when you're out in the streets and you're breaking bolts, and so don't get me wrong, diamond bolts don't break easily, but when you only skate 2 bolts, they break a lot more often. So I'll be like finding myself like, oh, let me get a bolt. And then when I was setting up this vert board, I was like, dude, I need some bolts. And I was at the ramp, and I was like, damn, I should have had more than 2 in here. So I asked the homies, and I got one from one homie, and then I grabbed this out of the car that was just chilling there. I didn't want to open these limited edition hardware that my homie had made, but
gotta do it.
Gotta rep it.
Gotta do it.
But so that's my setup, man. It's a random size. It's 8.6 something madness board, which is under Dwindle distribution. If it was a street board, it would be an 8.5 blind board. These are my street trucks. I don't know what size. What about that? Like that. If you do this, that's about how long my trucks are.
Oh my God.
I try to keep it. I want my wheels to be exactly where my trucks are. See how there's a little bit of space there?
Yeah, you need a little bigger.
A little bit wider.
Just a tiny bit.
So I'm gonna get those going, but it's not slowing me down for now.
That's awesome.
And then yeah, I got the 58 Buck Elastics inside here. These things that are making the wheels spin, those are called bearings. Dude, who knows?
You don't know what they are?
This one's a Bones. That's a Bones bearing. I think that's an ondulé.
That looks like an ondulé.
That's an ondulé.
I think it's ondulé for sure.
Yep. So we got Bones and ondulé.
Oh my God.
Who's got yellow ones?
I think this is the most interesting board setup I've ever filmed. Just because it's like a Frankenstein board. You know, it makes it so much more just raw.
Dude, these are also old ondulés. That's a Paul Rodriguez ondulé.
Oh, a P-Rod one.
These are old. Yeah, they barely spin. Oh my God, yeah, right. Dude, like, look at, you're not gonna go, can you see that? It's a Royal bearing.
No way.
Royal.
What? That's insane.
You skate for Royal
That must
trucks.
be like,
I'm telling you, I don't
10 years
switch
old,
my
dude.
Stuff out. So it's like I took these bearings straight out of my street board. I was like, I'm putting this on. So these Royal bearings have been in the wheels on my street board for forever.
That's amazing.
I haven't skated for Royal in a couple years.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, so. And that's a Bronson. There's a Bronson speed cone there. Yeah, so we have 4 different kind of bearings. This is my skateboard, man. I love it. I love skateboarding. I really don't. You can hand me pretty much any skateboard, and I'm gonna be just as happy. I might have to like loosen or tighten the trucks, but I'm not.
You'll make it work.
Yeah, I'll make it work. I want to cut out, so learning how to skate vert, I've been getting crazy grip tape thumb.
Oh, dude,
I'm
yeah.
trying to learn how to grab stuff, so until this
You need to get some gloves, bro.
No, I need to man up and just do it over and over.
Are you sure? I think all the dudes wear gloves.
No.
Really?
None of the dudes wear gloves. They all have calloused, thick skin on their thumb, just like a guitar player.
Oh
you
my
play
God.
Guitar,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It gets thick.
Yeah.
So I'm just grabbing through it. It hurts, but I'm grabbing through the pain.
Oh my God, that's rough, dude.
I am really happy about this bear being right here. I'm doing a lot of
Get the bear!
right
Get the bear!
Yeah.
Well, awesome, man. That was great. You want to pad up and show us some tricks?
Dude, yeah. So, like I said, I've skated vert 5 times now. The first one I didn't even do any tricks. Yesterday, I went to a ramp by myself. I skated vert for an hour and a half by myself.
That is so sick.
Because I wanted to go and I found out no one else was going. And I was so bummed, and I was like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm not even the kind of dude who'll skate by myself. It's not fun for me. I get really scared.
Yeah.
But dude, for some reason, I was like, I want to fly. I feel like a little kid again. Like when you first start skating,
dude, that feeling is the best.
That's how I feel about skating vert, and that's why I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll bring the pads over and try to do some airs in this deep end. I've never actually, like, you know, I've done a couple, like, very, like, inch-high backside air over the court, but I've never, like, done a grab or, like, anything over this, so.
Yep.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna pad up, drink some water. Yeah, dude, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you, Nigel.
Of course, bro.
Hopefully
check out iDabble. There's the link to iDabble's YouTube is going to be in the description below and in this video, so definitely go over to his videos or to his channel and subscribe.
I appreciate that.
Of course,
man.
man.
Dude, we cover.
You're part of the YouTube gang now.
I know, right? I'm on YouTube, and I'm stoked about it, dude. I have so much fun. Like,
it's awesome,
to everyone.
Dude.
Dude.
That's why I've always stuck with it. I've always loved it. You know, I've gotten offers to do other things, and I'm like, nah, man, I'm die hard.
Dude,
this is the jam.
It's enjoyable, man.
It really is.
We needed a place, so like I said, we put out 4 issues a year, and like, I spent the whole day with Steve Cab.
Yeah.
Right, like went to Steve Cab's house, did a segment called Rad Dads with him, where we talked to pro skaters who are also dads, and went to his house, and it was his son's birthday, who skates, and bless you, and we spent all day with him, right? So I got 8 hours of footage, 9 hours of footage. Like his daughter learning how to drop in, going to a bagel spot, him playing drums. He showed us everything inside of his house, like his private, like, Evel Knievel collection, all this art that he had drawn, like
that is so awesome.
Graphics. And I was like, his board collection, and I was just like, dude, we chop it down to make a 5-minute segment for the issue, because each issue has 6 segments, and you know, we keep them around 5 minutes. And I was like, what are we gonna do? We have all this extra footage. I got 7 hours of Steve Cab footage, and I don't know what to do with it. So it's like, let's just put it on YouTube.
Yep.
You know, and I started putting up the raw edits, and I was just like, oh, this will just be a cool place where all this can live. And I found out that all you guys really love raw footage.
Yep.
And it's like, we got that for days. Like on Tori's birthday, like T-Bud's birthday this year, I just went to his house and we filmed him all day, and just like went to Griffith Park and kicked it, and like people were like, oh my god, it's so cool. I feel like I was at Tori Pudwell's like birthday. I feel like I was hanging out with him, and it's like, we got that, dude. Like, that's easy. Like, we have so much content. I've even put up edits, and people are just like, let me get the raw. And it's like, so that's where what our YouTube is. We just have hours and hours of raw footage. And if you guys like it, hit us with a subscribe, man. Bless it up, dude.
Subscribe.
You know what's funny is, like, you know, I would always, like, you know, chuckle. Like, people are like, yeah, subscribe and like. And it's like, dude, it's so minimal to do. It's literally clicking a button, and it helps us immensely. Like, helps so much. So
now you know why I was always saying that all the time.
If you happen to click this video just because you wanted to see me and you've never seen NKA VIDS, please just hit subscribe. Like,
yeah.
Dude, I know it's nothing for you, and it just means a lot for us. So
it does.
Get out there.
Keeps us making vids.
Also, be safe. Like, you see, look at people out here, they got their masks on. They're cruising, there's like hardly anyone here. Go find somewhere that's not overpopulated and go have some fun, skate.
Yep.
Get some fresh air, get some sun. The stuff that helps cure most things is vitamin D. You're not gonna get that if you stay inside all day.
No.
So get out there, have some fun, maybe pad up, try to skate vert. If you're skating vert, hit me up, let me know. I'll come skate with you. So as soon as we stopped recording, I tried to drop in and it's just pumping around, and there's a grate at the bottom for the water to drain, the drainage thing, and just popped out completely. And I flew to the waterfall, smashed my elbow. I won't take my pants off, but I smashed my hip. So, you know, it was a good way to start the day. Not really what I anticipated, but I'm still gonna do some tricks with you guys. It's not like I could really do too much before I fell. That's the excuse. Like, yeah, I was gonna be flying out of this thing.
540s. Wow!
See? That's what happened before. I just was going straight at it, this thing popped up, and I flew into that.
Dude, we gotta bring tape next time.
We're done.
Yeah, that's it.
Later.
All right, later, guys.